Yo, what's up, guys? Random man named Sam here to bring you guys my season 4, episode 1 review of Misfits. So, just gonna jump right into the episode because honestly, I don't really want to waste too much time talking about the stuff that occurred in this episode. For our first episode, um, for the first episode of the fourth season, I don't know, like it was pretty to me. It felt random. It felt really random because like literally first 5 seconds of the of the episode, like we see this dude holding a case, we see Finn holding some sort of case, and then we fucking have um we have Rude, we have Nathan, we had Seth and Carla saying like not Carla, Jess. God damn, I keep thinking of her act. I keep calling Jess by her actor's actual name, but just being like, oh, give me the money, I'll fucking kill you and all this other shit. And then the episode proceeds to explain the shit that led up to that to the event that happened in the first couple of seconds of the episode. Um, so but yeah, just the way the way we Jess and Finn were introduced were just to me. I mean, it was just really random. Like it was like the fucking show just just literally threw them into the fucking first episode. Like it was like the show was like, oh, here's two new characters for to replace Simon and Alicia. Here you go. Like it was pretty much like that. Like it was just like we just have I don't know. It just man, I don't know. I just felt as though they could have been introduced a lot better than they were because they just randomly came up to the community center being like, oh, we're new here and all this other stuff, and apparently Rude was the fucking uh what do you call it, probation worker, which once I saw that I was like, what? Like, what the fuck happened? But anyway, so yeah, the way Jess and Finn were introduced was just random. But other than that, like, I would say pretty much like, like, I don't know what else can I say? Like, it wasn't until like near the end of the episode where where I was like, not how would I say this? I would say that was pretty much the best part of the episode. Like the best part of the episode, in my opinion, was pretty much like the stuff towards the end, like from like starting from when we get introduced to the fifth probation worker, which let me talk about him real quick. Like, yo, I think this probation worker is like probably the most craziest probation worker we've had so far because like literally the first probation worker was just some black dude who gets hit by a storm and goes fucking crazy and just fucking tries to kill everybody. Then we get the dude's girlfriend, which she tries to tries to find out what happened to him. Then we get the douchebag, which to be honest, I don't even think he even got a name. He probably did, but I just never caught it. And then we had then we had this then the fourth one, which was this black lady who fucking only got like fucking 3 to 5 minutes of screen time. Because like she fucking got bit by the zombies, and then they're like, yeah, we gotta kill you. And then she's like, what? Wait, what? Her ass is dead. And then the fifth one, the dude was like, if you ever cross me, he said something on the lines like, if you cross me, I'll fuck you like you've never been fucked before. Like I think those were the literally the exact same words that he said. I think yeah, he was like, if you ever cross me, I'll fuck you like you've never been fucked before. I was like, what the fuck? What is what like what is wrong with this guy? Like seriously. But just yeah, just the new probation worker. He seems like a piece of work to be honest. Um, but as I was saying, like I would say, yeah, but as I was saying before, I got onto the, the new probation worker tangent, like saying how um, near the right near the end of the episode was pretty much the best part of the episode for me personally because because we got a couple. we got some questions, risen up, like such as the obvious, Finn keeping this girl tied down to a bed, and yeah, that bit, it was like you really just can't help to wonder, like, why he has a girl tied to his bed. Like, is he his former girlfriend or current girlfriend or I don't or mom or sister? Like, why the fuck does he have a girl tied to a bed in his house? What the fuck is that about? Um, but other than that, like, yeah, the episode, apart from, towards the end of the episode, which I found pretty interesting, especially the fucking new probation worker, the episode was just really random and out of the place because, to be honest, I really didn't care for, the dude that was affected by a storm, which, if you touch the case, you automatically become greedy and try to, do anything in your power to, get your hands on that case filled with cash. Um, Hell, I didn't even really even care for the comedy in this episode, which was pretty much, I guess, the main comedy in this episode was, well, it didn't. This episode had multiple parts of comedy, but I just didn't care for, like, how, like, Jess pissed on herself while her and Finn were stuck inside the refrigerator. I really didn't care for that. Nor did I care about, fucking Rude being like, "Oh man, I totally fooled you guys, man. I should be an actor. I should totally be an actor, man." Like, to be honest, I really don't care about Rude at all. To be honest, like, because to me, he just seems like a rip off of Nathan. Like, he seems like to me, he's like a fucking Nathan wannabe. But but Nathan will always, but Nathan's my boy though. So me, I don't know, and I'm not even gonna get into that. How Rude is pretty much like Nathan. But anyway, yeah, didn't really care for the comedy bits, to be honest. Yeah, so in general, like, this wasn't, um an okay first episode. Like, I mean, I really felt as though that, Carla, God damn it, Jess and Finn could have been introduced into the episode a lot better than they did. Where as well, in reality, they were like literally thrown into the community center and were like, oh, we're newbies. What are we supposed to do for our community service? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fucking weird one, but I just didn't how Jess and Finn were introduced into the episode was it really didn't sit well with me, to be honest. But the next week's episode seems really interesting because apparently they're going to be helping out these blind people, and apparently there's this hot blonde blind chick that Curtis and and um and Rude are fighting over, and seeing how Rude is pretty much the wannabe Nathan, he obviously has to be the one to have sex with her, which we saw a little bit of that in the preview. And then apparently Rude starts to catch on to, Finn's, secret about having, a chick tied to his bed. So yeah, really hope the episode is, like, interesting or good or something. Like, I really, because the way the preview made pretty much, because the way that the preview promoted the next episode, it seems like it's going to be a really good episode. I mean, that's just me, but so yeah, looking forward to for the next episode. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say in this review. So for anyone who watched the episode one of season 4, leave any comments or thoughts in the comment section below. I'm seasonal talk. No, I'm the random man named Sam, and see you guys most likely next Tuesday. Because because I'll try my best to review the episode when it comes out on Hulu on Monday. So yeah. Anyway, peace.